and let us all do we can to build a better future.
So I'm ready to laugh. But first, I want to bring back a gem that happened sometime in April. AOC was gloating and happy about something going on. She was happy about deplatforming and how it works and how great it is. Is it though? Is it really?
Tucker Carlson is out at Fox News. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. What I will say, though, is while I'm very glad that the person that was arguably responsible for some of the largest, driving some of the most amounts of death threats and violent threats, not just to my office, but to plenty of people across the country.
All right, now hold on, AOC. I think I've seen my fair share of content from Tucker Carlson. He says things I agree with and says things that I don't agree with, okay? Here and there, all right? Fine. But look, going to bat for him right here. I don't recall him ever saying on his show, oh, you got to go after AOC, everybody, in my audience, all of you millions of people. He never said that. You're projecting, AOC. You're projecting. And you were pretty happy at what happened on the firing of Tucker Carlson. But hold on, folks. Just a little bit more of AOC.
Country. I also kind of feel like I'm like waiting for the cutscene at the end of a Marvel movie after all the credits have rolled. And then you see like the villain's like hand reemerge out to grip over like the end of a building or something. But deplatforming works. And
does it? Does it really? Because that's not the case at all.
It is important. And there you go.
Yeah.
Good things can happen.
Good things can happen. Good things can happen. Now, why am I laughing? Why am I going crazy at laughing? Why would you smile? What's so hilarious about this? What is so funny? Because, as we all know, Tucker Carlson recently got onto X, now formerly known as Twitter. It should have been called Phoenix. Elon Musk, next time you feel like naming something, give me a call. Come on. I could come up with names for days, okay? But nonetheless, this wonderful thing happened. Not once, but at a couple of different locations. Tucker Carlson trolled CNN, the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN. And look, if anyone's going to troll CNN, they have my eternal respect, because I have no respect for CNN. Breaking! Tucker Carlson network billboards appear outside CNN headquarters. Oh no! CNN? What happened? Oh no! Here it is. NBC Studios. Corporate media is dead. Mind if I park here? Oh no. Wait a minute. That's the Washington Post. Weren't they doing a protest there? Wasn't there a protest at the Washington Post where they were so upset at their corporate overlord, Jeff Bezos? I mean, they were so upset. They were so angry. They were just so furious and filled with rage. Washington Post. Goodness gracious, no. What could happen? Why did this happen? I mean, this is so crazy. It's
amazing.
That's so amazing. It's so amazing. Amazing that was happening. Washington Post, and of course, hey, how can we ever forget the great outlet called, you guessed it. Who did this? We did this. The New York Times, the outlet that told you, hey, maybe it's good we don't find out what happened to the Nord Stream pipeline. Maybe it's good we ignore the fact that there was election fraud during the Democratic 2016 and 2020 primaries. Corporate media is dead. Corporate media is dead. Now, I got an article here from the Daily Mail. Now, the Daily Mail decides to say in its headline, now I'm not going to be playing it because it's covered with ads, and I'm not going to have all of you be bombarded with the articles there and the endless advertising for all sorts of cream products and other things that are just way out there. But they're saying that Tucker Carlson is raging and going after corporate media, saying that he's attacking them now. Oh, he's just putting his truck in front of it. It's billboard. It's advertising, baby. That's all it is. It's advertising. Come on, New York Times. There's trucks like this that go past your thing all the time. Buses have billboards. Trucks can have billboards. Everything can have billboards. I mean, it's kind of, a little bit it's a little bit amazing.
Amazing.
It is amazing. It is amazing. Washington Post and all these other outlets. So when you hear people say that deplatforming works, that censorship works, that silence and suppression works, it's hilarious because right now you have individuals that are incapable of understanding the bigger picture and the world around them. This whole situation of everyone panicking, everyone crying about, oh no, here comes the censorship. Here comes somebody like, oh goodness gracious, no. Tucker Carlson was his own network and he's walking with Donald Trump. Who cares? All right. And you're afraid of billboards now? People are afraid of his show. Listen, it's called projecting. See, the reason why the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, NBC, the reason why they go after people who have a large following or platforms because it's jealousy. They're projecting. They're showing their jealousy because what they have doesn't work. Now, corporate media has lied to us in the past. Corporate media has done a successful job in brainwashing many people, but people are waking up to the fact that they've been brainwashed for years. For years. So CNN, Washington Post, NBC News, New York Times, and everybody else in the corporate media sphere, kind of take note that maybe your time is done. I've covered on the show how CNN is struggling with viewership. And surprise, surprise, oh yeah, I got to include them too. Even Fox News is dealing with that. When Tucker Carlson interviewed Trump during the first Republican primary debate, Tucker got more views than the Republican primary debate. And since then, the Republican primary debates have been dwindling in viewership because while the fourth one was entertaining, it's just not that engaging. It's not that great. No one cares about the mediocre candidates. Now, I wish Tucker Carlson all the best for his network. Good luck against the censorship and be careful of the cancel culture. But I find this hilarious, and I do welcome the day when all corporate media goes belly up. It should be funny and hilarious because they're all panicking. When you have outlets like the Daily Mail saying, oh, he's raging out at corporate media. No, he's not. His truck's just there parked right in front of the New York Times. Why? What are you afraid of? A truck with Tucker Carlson's name on it? Okay. Maybe that's your fear, but it's not my fear. I find it hilarious, though, as should all of you.